Hello and welcome to your Human Rights Unit. So let's get to it. So, before reading, think about what you already know. So, stop and answer the following questions. Number one, what are human rights? Number two, why are they necessary? Number three, how do we make them a reality in our world today? So, what are some examples of human rights that you see in the world today? So maybe how do some countries make them work, or how are they implemented in a specific society? So you can pause me there for a sec while you think about that. Okay, and so now we have to watch this video. Let's open it up. And I'm going to put this full screen.
Hi, I'm Kyle Lowry of the NBA Toronto Raptors. No matter what race, religion, nationality, or sexual orientation we may happen to be, all of us have one thing in common. We're all human beings. And that means each and every one of us is entitled to human rights. What exactly are human rights anyway? They're the basic rules of life saying that all of us deserve to be treated with respect, compassion, and dignity. In 1982, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms were created to ensure that all individuals, regardless of religion, race, sexual orientation, physical and mental disabilities, are presented with the same opportunities, the same human rights that we all want in order for us to pursue our dreams and live fulfilling lives. I pursue my dreams, and trust me, being on a winning team is fun, and it's up to you to choose which side you'd rather be on. The team that welcomes strangers to Canada, regardless of the color of their skin and the religion they practice, or the team that insults or laughs at people who may be different from themselves. Hey, keep this in mind the next time you're out with friends, at a concert, or at school. You should treat others the way you want to be treated, by respecting the human rights, by speaking out against all bullying, and by putting your voice into action. It's really easy to do, and you also feel good about yourself.
Okay, that was a great video. And I'm just going to pause it here and I'm going to go back to the slideshow. So, that was a great video. So, what does Kyle Lowry share about human rights? Who is entitled to these rights? So, think about that for a moment. Okay? So, what are some examples of human rights? So, if you don't know any human rights, that is okay. We will learn them throughout this unit. So, right now, I want you to think about examples that you could be a human right. So maybe you can think about something that Kyle Lowry had said. So he had talked about everyone is entitled to human rights regardless of what religion, color, nationality, sexual orientation you have. Maybe you can start thinking about some and what are some that you think already exist. So we have learned that these human rights in Canada are in the Charter of Rights. Okay? So, what do you think are in these? So, I also included here some hint words for you to just slowly start thinking about this. What about equality? What about voting? What about religion? Maybe these can help you. So, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the UDHR, is what it's going to be standing for. So, what is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? So, it is a milestone document in the history of human rights. Okay, so it was drafted by representatives with different legal and cultural backgrounds from all regions of the world. The declaration was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly in Paris on the 10th of December 1948 as a common standard of achievements for all peoples and all nations. It sets out for the first time fundamental human rights to be universally protected, and it has been translated into over 500 languages. So there are some words that I put in bold here for you. The first one is a milestone. So this is a significant event. So it's supposed to get you to think about, why do you think the human rights is a significant event? And then the other part is, it was made by different representatives who have different legal and cultural backgrounds. So that's also something very important for you to think about in terms of, why is it better to have a diverse crowd creating the Universal Declaration of Human Rights as opposed to a group that is all very like-minded. Okay, so I've kind of talked about this a little bit. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a milestone document in the history of human rights. So I talked about a little bit just before. So a milestone definition is a significant event or stage in life, progress, or development of a person, nation, etc. So why do you think that the UDHR is considered to be a milestone document? The second question I have is regarding the second quote. So it was drafted by representatives with different legal and cultural backgrounds from all regions of the world. So, do you think it is important for different people to create a document like this together? Why? So, answer in 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, so this infographic is student friendly. Zoom in to look over the different human rights. So the next few slides are separated so you can have a closer look. So if you are watching this video full screen, you can pause it right here so you can have a look at all the rights. So you can have a look over here, and it says no one has the right to hold you in slavery. No one has the right to torture you. So you can keep reading them. Okay, and then this is the other half, so feel free to pause it. If you want to see it larger without my voice in it, you can also just watch the video. So the other activity we have is, please begin the booklet activity. So I'm just going to pull that out so you know what it looks like. So this is the document that I am attaching. So there are 30 articles in the UDHR. From those 30, you will pick 10 articles from the UDHR to gain a better comprehension of them. So you can use this website to look at them, or you could also just look at the PowerPoint because it includes them right here. So just 10 of those. So to read over the articles in detail and to look up the article numbers, you can go into this website and you'll find out more information. So in each box of this assignment, you must include the article number. So you will, in order to find the article number, you will actually need to use this website. Write down the article at the top. So if it's number 5, you would write article number 5. So explain what it means to you in 2 to 3 sentences. So I do not want you to over here to just write exactly what this says, okay? I want you to tell me, what does this mean to you? And draw a picture of how this article looks. Okay, so I'm going to quickly scroll down and I'm going to show you your mini human rights booklet. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's just 10 pages. If you don't have a printer, you can just fold the paper in half and just cut it out and do it back to back. Okay, it's a very simple template. You don't need this to do this on a printer. I know some of you are very digital and you know how to draw and you know how to type. You can also do it digitally on this as well. So going back to this, I said if you have access to a printer, please complete the assignment on the template below. You can do that. If you do not have a printer, please create your own mini book using paper by copying the template below. So you can just cut it out, cut a paper in half. And then the other part was take a moment to complete the student self-assessment on the last page before handing it in. I'm going to put this in bold, and I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like. It says I have included 10 different articles from the UDHR. I explained each article, sorry, this should say each of the articles in 2 to 3 sentences. Sorry, I explained the articles. I don't know what's wrong with me. I explained the articles in 2 to 3 sentences. Very simple now. I drew an example of what this looks like. I looked over my grammar and spelling, and I completed this work neatly and to the best of my ability is your other self-assessment. Okay? And then please take photos of your finished product if you do not have a printer and upload them for marks. Make sure that each picture is clear before uploading. If you have any questions, please ask me as always, and that is about it. Thanks.